Hi, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to Project Learn, a reskill and spark your initiative aiming at upskilling tech enthusiasts on emerging AR tech with the help of workshops and hackathons and building a highly engaged Spark AR community. Through these workshops, you would be taught how to build AR effects on Spark AR Studio and with features that enhance the experience of Facebook and Instagram users. My name is Askar Khan, and before we start the workshop, I'd run you through a small presentation to share the purpose, flow, application, and benefits of being a part of this program. As I mentioned, Project Learn aims at helping you kickstart your career in the domain of augmented reality by training you in the technology. Before we move further, I will quickly introduce Sparkia Studio to you all. Sparkia Studio is a tool used by global community of creators and brands to create and share AR experiences using Facebook family of apps. And augmented reality is an interactive experience which globally enhances what can be seen, heard, and touched in the real world. At the moment, we have over 600 million people using AR on Meta apps. Let's have a quick look at what's happening in the world in the field of AR. To give you a brief insight on how AR is being used worldwide, we have all come across these face filters on Instagram where we can add a mask on our face. This is done using the face tracking capability. IKEA, the popular Swedish chain of home furnishing stores, uses AR to help their customers choose the right furniture for their home through the world tracking capability. Similarly, while QR codes are now normal to scan, we are also able to scan pamphlets and business cards using target tracking. Similarly, body and hand tracking, the latest capability introduced, offers utility for fashion and e-commerce brands, allowing users to try on an outfit digitally before they click purchase. These are a few effects I am sure some of you have tried using, like changing of hair color when you scream or a phone call from a celebrity. AR also plays an impressive role in escalating your gamifying experience by mapping effects with facial expressions, gestures, and head movements. AR has played a crucial role during the pandemic in bringing the world to your drawing room by emphasizing on the moment, taking the content much more interactive, enjoyable, and memorable. Having said this, what happens to the effect I have created? Well, the effect can be published on your Instagram user page, in the stories section, in the reels, and guess what? Your effect is available to the audience worldwide to use and experience. A pertinent question that arises is, how does this program help me professionally? There are various ways in which you can use AR effects to your advantage. You can monetize on the platform by building interactive AR effects for brands and creators. You can become an AR UX researcher, AR developer, and an educator. You can leverage AR in your career by identifying and solving problems. You can also take the augmented reality career further into learning VR and XR. With so many advantages, both immediate and long term, I am sure you all will make the most of these workshops. We had shared a download link for Sparkia Studio with you in the email. I hope you have downloaded it. In case you haven't, please do it before we begin the session. I would now like to introduce the mentor for the session today. We have with us Mr. Sarthak Jain. Sarthak Jain is the head of community at Reskill and he's also a Spark AI creator since last 2 years. Over to you, Sarthak.
Hi everyone. Today we are going to create our first AR effect where we are seeing the properties and how we can use the software. I hope you have downloaded the Spark AR Studio. If not, I'll share quickly how you can download the software. Let me share my screen and then start this. I hope my screen is visible. Over Google, you just need to type Spark Studio download, and you'll find a link from here, sparkar.facebook.com. Here you can download the Spark Air Studio and start building your uh, app. Okay, so before starting this workshop, I would like to tell that Spark Air is compatible with Windows 10 or above versions. uh, it is available for Mac as well. Okay, so let us quickly jump over the Spark Air Studio. This is how a Spark Air Studio looks like when you open first time in your device. Okay, so what we are seeing here, we can see there is something like create new, where we can create our first AR effect from very scratch. We have three options. One is blank project, sharing effect, and video calling effect. Okay, let me explain you all these with an example. Suppose you are a a person who want to create the effect which you want to share with your friends, which you want to share with your colleagues. Okay, so what you will use, you'll use a sharing effect, but simultaneously you want an effect which you want, only for video calling purpose. Then you will make your effect in a video calling, studio. And if you want to use your effect in video calling as well, and as well as for sharing purpose, then we'll choose the blank project, where we can also share this effect as well as use this effect for video calling purpose. Now we have templates, which are pre-built templates, which are available over the studio. These are the background templates, which are pre-built templates. Just you need to click over the template. Just you need to just select any one of the template, do some editing which you want, and you also can publish this effect over Metaspark Studio. Okay, this is something. Okay, uh, over this portal, what you can also find is there are some learning resources which are available for you for free. You just need to come over here and start learning about AR Studio Metaspark here. Okay, so let's start. Let's quickly jump for our and make our first AR effect in a sharing mode or a sharing effect type. Okay, what you need to do, you just need to click on sharing effect. Okay, uh, this is something. When you click on sharing effect, you will see a screen like this, which a screen like this in front of you. What you need to do now is, there are few options which are available in this over this platform. Let me explain one by one what all are the options which are available in this platform. First is scene panel. This is a scene panel where we see all the devices, camera, all the lights which are connected with our Spark Air Studio. We'll see over there. Then there is something like layer. What is layer? If we want to work on background and foreground effects, okay, then we work with layers. Okay, on the bottom, on the right bottom, we see that will automatically come on the asset section. So this is something which is available in the left panel of an Meta Spark Studio. When we're talking about the right panel, you can see the properties panel. What you can do over here, you can change the property. You can work with the properties of each and every devices connected. You can change the property of the objects from here. Like, there are few properties that are available for cameras. You can see over there. Okay, there are few properties that are available for the light. You can see over here. Okay, if you add some object over here, 3D object, you can also change that property. You can scale down. You can you know you know you can increase the size. You can rotate that object. All of these you can do with the properties section. Okay, okay, so now let's start building our first AR effect. Now most of you think, okay, when we select on their when they open their Spark Air Studio first time, they see some uh, uh, other person image over this viewport. So this is basically a demo screen. All the changes what we are doing, all the 3D assets we are putting, 2D assets we are putting, rectangle we are putting, all the assets which we are putting in our AR effect will be we can see over here as a for a demo purpose. So if you find someone else face over your demo portal, what you need to do is you just need to click on videos, and you need to select your camera which you are using currently. Suppose I am using my FaceTime camera, so you can select that. And if you don't want to use your own face to build that effect, what you can do, you can select any real time simulator over there. So you will find different people, different type of faces, okay, over here. So you can plan accordingly. So for this workshop I will use my own camera to build the AR effect. Now, till now, if anyone have any doubt, they can ask. Till now, anyone have any doubt? Okay. तो अभी क्या करने वाले हैं, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू मेक एन इफेक्ट, ओके, which is something like we are making our mirror image, which we are duplicating our image in an effect. In Through that effect, what you will able to see, you will able to see a single effect where a multiple images are on a frame. Okay, so how we'll do that? For that we need a rectangle, we need a frame on which will implies and implicate all these objects. So how to you know add frames, how to add rectangles over our effect. So what you need to do, you just need to click on this plus icon. If you click on this plus icon, you can see this screen available in front of you. Okay, so on the top, first we see that there are some trackers that are available over these Meta Spark Studio. When Asgar is talking about the filters, the face filter, the plane filter, all these filters make with this type of tracker. Suppose we need to track our face, we use face tracker. We need to track some plane, we use plane tracker. So suppose we need to track this glass, so we use target tracking. And suppose we need to track our hand, we use hand tracking. It's something like that. Okay, then we have some 3D object available over our Spark Studio. We have 3D plane, we have null object, 3D object. We have face mesh. Over the face mesh, you can create any effect. See, when you want to create some effect, which on which we can put some stickers, put some um, you know text over our face, we use face mesh. And when we're talking about 3D text, 3D text is something where you are putting a text in your AR effect. Okay, so this is something which we are available. Then 2D text, what we are going to do is we going to add a rectangle to make our first effect. Just a rectangle. If you add this rectangle, what you will see, there will be a canvas. Below this canvas, you will find a rectangle 0, which is added in your effect. Okay, now what would happen? Now what would happen is there is if you go to your viewport, this is a viewport. If you go to the viewport, what you are able to see, there is something like rectangle is added on our AR effect. And you can also see in the demo video how it is looking. So what you need to do is, and I want this rectangle to be placed uh, to be placed around my whole viewport or the demo port. So how we'll do that? We just click on rectangle, move on the property section of rectangle. Now we are able to see the properties of rectangle. If you want that, if you want that rectangle should not be visible, we click on this. If you want it should be visible, we click on this, and click on visible to make it visible. Okay, now if we want to change the width, we can. And there is one more option, which is fill width. Fill width means it will fill the width automatically, whole width automatically in the air effect. Now if we again click on fill height, it will, now you are not able to see my face because rectangle cover my full viewport over here. Okay, now what happened is this is a 2D object, this is a rectangle. If you need to add any text, any image, any gif, so what we need to do, we need to add a material is acting like a uh, material is a above layer which is above this rectangle to add any other object text over this rectangle. तो कैसे करेंगे, just we need to click on materials. If you click on materials, so this will look a grayish background. We can see, we can able to see a grayish background. Now what we have to do, okay, so what I want that this grayish should be replaced with my image, so that I can trace my image and I can use this as a mirror object. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we need to click on this camera. Okay, on camera, there's one property which is known as texture extraction. Texture extraction is something which help us, to put the texture over our frame, over our material of our camera, of our own image, so that we can able to see us, so that we can able to, put our copy over this rectangle. Okay, now what you need to do, just click on add texture extraction. You can, if you click on plus icon on texture extraction, you can find this camera texture extraction. In this camera, texture extraction is also added over our asset panel. If you can see this texture, below that you can find camera texture 0, which is available over there. Now what you need to do, you need to patch this camera texture 0 with material 0. Now how you can do this, when you talk about this, if you want to do if you want to patch your camera texture with material 0, how you do this, you just need to click on this material. Okay, and on when you click on material on the right side, if you can see, there is a property, again the property of the materials come forward. Now what you can do is, there is one option which is known as texture. So just you need to um, make it to the camera texture. Now we are able to see our image, or we can see our, we can able to see our image. Now what is this, now this is a rectangle where we put our image. How, how we can see that, how we can say that it's a rectangle, because if we scale down this rectangle or scale up this rectangle, this rectangle will give our mirror image. Now we can able to see my multiple images over this rectangle. If I want one or two more rectangle, what I'll do, I go to this rectangle, select this rectangle and control D. Now there is one more rectangle which is available, and I adjust this rectangle according to my need. So this is something we have done so far. If anyone have any doubt, they can ask. Otherwise we can continue with more possibilities in this AR. Anyone have any doubt? Any doubts on that one? Okay. So if you guys don't have any doubt, what I can do is, I can also add some text over this filter to show that how we can use the 3D text. I don't want to see. I only want to see one rectangle. So what I'll do, I'll click on one rectangle one and make it invisible. Now we can only see the another rectangle in our frame. Now what we need to do is, we need to click on this plus icon again, scroll down, and we can find a 3D text over here. What you need to do, you just need to insert the 3D text in uh, pop, and the 3D text pop up over your filter. Now you see a 3D text which is above your head. What you need to do, you can edit this 3D text, like my name is Sarthak, so I'll edit this with my name. Okay, I'll want to, I'll also can change the color for the 3D text. Okay, Suppose there is material one, I'll select the material one, and I can change the color of this object, green, blue, the color which I want. Suppose I want the green color, suppose I want the red color, so I can change the color, according to my need. Now some people think that they want that these 3D text, the 3D text above my head move with the face. So how we can do that? Just we need to click on again on plus icon, and there is face tracker option. अभी बताया था, face tracker is used to track your face, and with the help of when it is tracking your face, you can easily control your filter with this. Okay, uh, I inserted the face tracker, and just I dropped the 3D text below the face tracker so that it could move with the face. Okay, now this 3D text is moving with the face. And you can able to see that the 3D text above my head is moving with my face. Okay, this is something we have created. What we have done, let's summarize. Okay, we have inserted a rectangle on which we have created our mirror image, which you can see over here. Okay, we use camera texture to do so. Then we have used 3D text to put text on our AR filter. Then we use face tracker to move this 3D text with our face. So this is something, these are some small things which we have done with our filter. Now you have created this beautiful filter, you have created your first filter. Now what to do next? Next, you can do is you can publish your effect over the over the Instagram and Facebook, so that other your friends, your relatives, your colleague can use this effect. Okay, the world can use the your effect. What you need to do is you just need to click on publish, and when you click on publish, a screen pop up like this. So in this screen, you will find there is option like publish your effect. What do you want to do? You want to publish your new effect. There's demo video which you need to record while publishing your effect. So here you can record your demo video. Okay, if I record my demo video, then I click on save, and again, acha, and click on upload. Okay, after completing this navigation bar, the after this uploading done, so it will automatically pop up on a new page or a new screen which have few other formalities to do, where we need to fill a small form. Okay, now what we need to do over here is we need to give the name of our AR effect. So like my AR effect name is air for world. Okay, like my AR effect name is this. If I want some specific platform to be published, if I don't want that this effect should be published on my Instagram, so I just click on Facebook, and click on this Instagram to not publish my page in this AR effect on Instagram. Now, what we need to do is we need to select the category. See, my effect is based on selfie and appearance. So I'll select that. If you make some games or world air, so you can select accordingly. Okay. Okay. The demo video is here, which we have recorded, and just click on submit. This is something we have done. Okay, this is something we have done so far. Now, what we have done, we have created one effect, we have submitted this effect. Now, after this completion is done, I'll tell you how you can claim your Meta Spark certificate. Uh, just give me a minute so that uh, I can get the uh, Google form link for you and help you to submit your first AR filter. Okay, so what we can see over here after publishing of effect, it's something look like this. Okay, it's something look like this where we um, where we have this screen in which we can see the inside of our effects, although it's published now only and it's not visible to the world because it's currently in the approval phase. After the approval, it's you can see anyone in this world can see this effect. And when they are seeing this effect, we can generate the insight, how many impressions are there, how many people see, how many people open this effect, how many people share this effect. Okay, so to claim your certificate, what you need to do is you need to click on this link which is given over your mail or in your WhatsApp group. What you need to do is you need to click on just submit your detail. Like my name is Arthur Jain. I'll fill my name. I'll fill my email address. Okay, I'll fill my contact. Then I'll fill my college if I'm in the college. Okay, I'll fill my Facebook profile URL, effect URL, effect ID, and effect owner ID. What all are these? When you talk about Facebook URL, you just need to go on facebook.com. When you are in your facebook.com, what you need to do is you just need to click on your profile, and hence this is a profile you are available where you are able to see the cover photo and other photos. Okay, so this is something your Facebook profile URL is. And when you talk about effect URL, so you can easily see the effect URL over this Meta Spark Studio, your hub. From here, you need to click on share. When you share this effect, you can click on this effect link and it's automatically copied, and you can just paste over your Google Form. So this is the effect URL. Now to get the effect ID or an owner ID, where to go? You just need to click on these three dots, and here you find the effect ID, and again click on this copy owner ID, and you will find the copy owner ID, and this submit. So this is how you can claim your first year certificate. Okay. Any doubt, anyone? Any doubt, anyone? If you guys have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, guys, I am waiting for you for next 5 minutes. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask. If you want me to repeat something, just let me know in the comments. I'll repeat. Wi-Fi does not connected. Mm, okay, guys, anyone have any doubt? No. No. Okay. Let me try and help you to make an effect with templates too. How you can, change the template. How you can work with the templates. Let me explain you that too. So, what you need to do? You need to go on Spark your Studio again. Discard. Now here you find multiple templates which are available over here. You'll find background, world object, face decoration, color filters, face mask, and all are others. Pre-built templates over here. So let us suppose I am selecting color filter. Okay. So what I need to do is just give me a minute. I am selecting this phrase decoration. So this is a pre-built template where the the uh, the creator of this effect make an effect where we can wear this sunglasses specs. Okay, so it's automatically using a face tracker where we have put this sunglasses. So with our face, it is automatically moving. Okay, then they use the oscillator to measure our the face structure, and this is how you can see you can use your AR effect. Okay, if you want to not this is something aspects. If you want not to make it visible, to just remove it. You can also remove it. Okay, so this is something we are using. We are using hacked oculator for this AR effect. Okay, now again, if you want to submit this, you just need to click on publish, record a demo video, and hence you can submit your AR filter. Okay. uh, so is there any application for any for creating such filters? Okay, if you talk about Android, there is only Windows and Mac application or a software which is available to create such filters, to create a spark, yes, to create spark effects. Huh? So if you want to create, you can create on your Windows machine or Mac, Apple, iMac. Any other doubt? Guys, this session is available after the workshop as well. If you want to revise, if you have any doubt, you can ask. um, you can submit your AR effect over this Google form and claim your first Meta AR certificate. If you need any help, any assistance after the workshop, you can contact to us. Okay, if you need any help, we'll surely help you out. uh, any doubt, we can end the session over here only. Any doubt, guys? Okay, guys, what we can do is we can start the submission process from here only. So what you can do is you can start creating your first filter. If you need any help, any assistance, you can directly tell to me. I'm here to help you out. Just okay. Let's start creating your. My name is Sarthak Jain. It's mentioned over the screen. Okay, 3D alignment in sense. 3D text wala na. You're talking about 3D text rule breakers. You are talking about 3D text or that different one. 3D object, 3D text. What you are talking about? Okay, let me explain you about 3D text. How we are adding our 3D text on our face. So this is a filter. Suppose we need to add the 3D text. What we need to do is we need to click on this plus icon. Plus icon पे click करेंगे. After clicking on this icon, what screen the screen is one screen is pop up, which is where we can insert trackers, 3D object, 2D objects. So here we have one option that is 3D text. Just click on the 3D text and insert this text over our screen. Now what you need to do, you just need to click and change your name. So this is how you can insert your 3D text anywhere. Okay. Okay, if you want to use the 3D text as well with your face tracker, what you need to do is you just drop this 3D text below your face tracker, and this is how you are using. So this is how you can use 3D text in your object. Okay. Okay, guys, I think this is all for this session. If you have any doubt, any question, you can ask over our Facebook group or you can ping us directly. We'll surely help you out. Thank you for this lovely session. If you are making this filter now, just let me know. I can sit over here and take your all your doubts. If not, if you want to make after this session, uh, that is also, then we don't have any issue. You can make that. Okay, if you're making this now, I'm waiting for the next 5 minutes. You can have all the doubts. Tell me how, what problem you're facing, if you are facing any problem. Okay, I'm here only for next 5 minutes. Okay, guys, thank you for the workshop. And if you have any doubt, you can ping us. Thank you.